Hello, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We have come with another information. Today is another day. I pray that God will be with you and bless you going out and coming in. Dear friends, we are here for you. And if you are there for us, why don't you share and hit the subscribe and like button for us? Because if we are not here, enemies will stay to speak against us to the international communities. And that's why we insist that we must continue. All right, please keep supporting us and we'll keep doing that which we know how best to do for Biafrans. Here comes another update, and we pray that you please listen to the end. I'll be right back.
Anambra government arraigned the 10 native doctors in court. Anambra state government has said it will arraign native doctors currently in its custody in court immediately after investigations are completed. Commissioner for Information Dr. Law Mayfor disclosed this at the weekend in Oka while speaking to the state-owned broadcast station, Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS. He said the Professor Chukwuma Soludo-led administration is working hard towards restoring sanity in the state. He said the state government is serious about its commitment to eradicating criminal activities in Anambra. If the native doctors are convicted, they will be sentenced in accordance with the provisions of the law, Anambra Homeland Security Law. He clarified that Soludo's administration is not opposed to traditional worship, as misinterpreted by some people, but is instead focused on tackling crime and those who enable it, including native doctors who prepare charms for criminals. Daily Post report that so far, about 3 native doctors have been arrested for alleged promoting money rituals and making charms for criminals. Those who have been arrested and allegedly in custody, including Chidozie Nwangwu, popularly known as Akwa Okuko Chiwarake, Onyebuchi Okocha, also known as Ohaneze Jesus, and another from Okeja in Ihiala, known as Ekehit, all are said to still be in custody pending investigations. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, federal government must apologize. Ohaneze reacts after IBB revealed 1966 coup was not an Igbo coup. The Ape Social Cultural Organization, Ohaneze, Ndigbo, has called for a stop to all forms of entrenched vindictiveness, cruelty, and deep-seated animosities towards Igbos in Nigeria, following the revelation by former military leader General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, retired, that the January 1966 coup was not an Igbo coup as had been propagated. The group also demanded an unreserved apology from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on behalf of the government, past military leaders, and particularly General Yakubu Gowon, retired, for the pain suffered by Igbos. But here, Ohaneze get it wrong. If you want to put the narrative, push it to Gowon. He is still alive. So Tinubu cannot apologize on behalf of somebody that is still alive. Let Gowon come out with its own mouth and say he is sorry for all the atrocities and all the propaganda and lies that they have concocted against an entire nation, Igbo race. The Ohaneze, in a statement on Sunday by Deputy President General Mazi Okechukwu Isiguzoro, said it is time to put a stop to the narrative that Igbos are anti-Nigeria progress. Isiguzoro maintained that the erroneous promotions of the 1966 coup is an Igbo coup, has brought about catastrophic consequences, hatred and ethnic targeting against the Igbos in Nigeria. The Ohaneze therefore commended IBB for his bold and historic assertion that the January 1966 coup d'etat was unequivocally not an Igbo coup. Nigeria News reports the Ohaneze position was made known after IBB disclosed that it was an Igbo officer, Major John Obienu, who crushed the 1966 military coup. General Babangida disclosed this on page 39 of his book, A Journey in Service. He stated that the ethnic coloration given to the coup as Igbo filtered in as a result of the killing of the then Sardona of Sokoto, Sir Ahmed Bello, and his wife, Hafe Satu. Based on Babangida's submission, the Ohaneze has now demanded an apology to the Igbo nation by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Nigeria as a country for the long years of trauma suffered by the region and its people. The group submitted that an apology from Bola Ahmed Tinubu will give an opportunity for reconciliation and a united Nigeria. A lie and a lie and a lie. This courageous acknowledgement stands as a crucial milestone in altering the narrative that has been unjustly painted the Igbo people as antagonists within the broader scope of Nigeria's tumultuous political landscape. It signals a political cassation of the entrenched vindictiveness, cruelty, and deep-seated animosity directed toward the Igbo nation over the past decades. It didn't start today. In conclusion, in an idle society, the application of General Babangida's confession will prompt accountability among those who endorsed the odious actions against the Igbo. However, embodying the spirit of forgiveness that defines our identity, the Igbo people have extended our pardon to General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida and others for the grievous sins committed against our community during the Biafra War spanning from 1966 to 1970. Okechukwu isi guzoro Chineke kpọọ because all this things you are saying is by your own, not the Igbos, not the Igbos. So stop using the Igbos. We earnestly call upon Bola Ahmed Tinubu to embrace this opportune moment for genuine reconciliation and restorative justice, thereby laying the foundation for a united and harmonious Nigeria, where the scales of the past give way to brighter future for all citizens. IBB's books is filled with allegations against death, according to Chidi Odinkalo. Former chairman of the Nigerian Human Rights Commission, Chidi Odinkalo, has accused the former military head of state, General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, retired, of telling lies against dead men and women in his autobiography, A Journey in Service. Nigerians report that IBB's regime is controversially remembered for the annulment of the June 12, 1993 presidential election won by Chief MKO Abiola and many other controversial, such as the 1986 Parcel bomb assassination of investigative journalist Delegiwa, who had been reporting on corruption and human rights violations. IBB's regimes also witnessed multiple alleged coup attempts, resulting in executions and imprisonment of military officers. In the autobiography launched on Thursday in Abuja, IBB admitted that Abiola won the June 12, 1993 election, but blamed his late colleagues, General Sani Abacha, for the annulment of the elections. Reacting to the content of the book, Odinkalo, instead of Ex-Post, claimed that Babangida deliberately waited until all the people he accused died before launching the book. So that means he have wrote the book long ago. Describing IBB as the Grand Commander of the Order of Cowardice, Odinkalo said that the former military president portrayed himself in the book as a victim of dead men and women. He wrote, Ibrahim Babangida's book is filled with allegations against dead men and women. He waited until they were all dead and none of them could controvert him, and he portrays himself as a victim of all these dead men and women. This damns him even more than he already was as lacking in character. The only question that must be pursued by those interested must be how a man so devoid of character and values was allowed to travel so far in the military to the point where for a generation he could routinely pick and choose at which soldier could or should rule Nigeria. Conveniently, Babangida, a committed record keeper, could not produce any contemporaneous records, minutes, notes, or other evidence to corroborate any of the serious claims and allegations he makes about these dead men and women, all hail the Grand Commander of Order of Cowardice. According to Chidi Odinkalo, onye bye na here we go take a break you.